Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be taking a look at an article that was written recently by ESPN's Matt Bowen, who came out with a few NFL team fits for some remaining free agents, possible trade candidates, things along those lines. Now, you have guys like Keenan Allen to the Arizona Cardinals, Julian Blackmon to the Buffalo Bills, Amari Cooper to the New York Jets, things along those lines. You go a little bit further down the list, you've got like Jair Alexander to the Chargers, Trey Hendrickson to the Packers, but the Bucs were involved in one of these pairings. It was not Jalen Ramsey. The best fit for him is the Los Angeles Rams, according to Bowen. It was actually safety Justin Simmons, formerly of the Atlanta Falcons. Now, Bowen does preface that Cincinnati or Carolina would work here, but Simmons fits really well as an interchangeable safety opposite Antoine Winfield Jr. and Todd Bowles' defense. Played the most zone coverage last season. Simmons can spin to the post or walk down in a cover three. Great communicator. I actually just talked to Marcus Banks recently. He talked about how important the communication has been for the safeties in Todd Bowles' defense. That, Marcus Banks went on, as far as to say that, they're the general of the defense, essentially. So it's good that we hear about excellent communicator when talking about Justin Simmons. But does this move necessarily make sense for the Bucs at this juncture of where they are at? Well, let's take a look at their roster, just see what's going on here in terms of the players that they have available at that safety position. So, of course, you have got some tweener kind of guys who can do some different things. You've got, of course, Tyke Smith. He's probably going to be playing more safety this upcoming season. At least that's what head coach Todd Bowles had said. You have Marcus Banks in there. Christian Izien is in there. He's played both safety positions. Kayvon Merriweather started games last year. You have Antoine Winfield Jr., of course. Rashad Wisdom is in his second year. And then you've got some undrafted guys like J.J. Roberts and Shiloh Sanders in there as well. So you've already got a lot of, in my opinion, reliable, tested depth in terms of the safety position. And I say that specifically because, look, Izien has started a lot of games for the Bucs in the past couple of years. Merriweather has started a handful of games. Tyke Smith, you assume, would probably be that second starting safety next to Winfield Jr. So, if those are your top four safeties, it's a pretty fine top four, in my opinion. Then you can have guys like Marcus Banks, J.J. Roberts, Shiloh Sanders battle it out for a fifth safety spot. But taking a look at Justin Simmons and what he did last year for the Falcons wasn't necessarily the best thing in the world. It wasn't terrible per se, but it wasn't exactly like, the Bucs need to go out and sign this guy. A 59.9 overall grade, a 60.8 overall coverage grade. He had 2 interceptions, did make a couple of plays, I remember, against the Buccaneers last year, but it is important to note that he is 31 years old. I believe will be 32 years old this upcoming season. So, it's just important to kind of put into perspective, hey, where would the fit be for Justin Simmons, right? If they do want to play Tyke Smith as the second starting safety, well, could Justin Simmons be your third safety? Well, maybe not. That's probably going to be Christian Izien. Okay. Well, could he be your fourth safety? Well, probably, but they do like Kayvon Merriweather a good bit in there as well. So, I don't know. Again, if you want to have him maybe come in as your third, fourth floor is basically, I think, for Justin Simmons is to be your fourth safety. I think at max he's probably your third. I don't see him starting over Tyke Smith, in my opinion. I just think the Buccaneers really are excited about Smith at that other safety spot, and they want to see what he could do. Now, that isn't to say that there aren't some guys on this list that could be some interesting fits. Julian Blackmon, maybe he could be some type of fit. Could be a bit of an interesting option. I know a lot of people still want a Trey Hendrickson, maybe a Zadarius Smith. Kazir White is an interesting option. I'm surprised that he wasn't mentioned as a potential match here for the Buccaneers. He is somebody that I do think they could bring in an inside linebacker and possibly be an option for them maybe right before training camp or something along those lines. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't hate a Justin Simmons signing, but it just doesn't feel overly necessary at this point, in my opinion, based on whenever we are looking at this Buccaneers safety room and the depth that they have, the starting quality that they have, the youth that they have. There's a lot of things going well in the way of the Bucs safety room right now. I just don't know if a signing like Justin Simmons is necessary at this point. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about it down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.